Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dinda Kusumawati, and in this video, I will report about the result of analyzing news item text. But before we start to analyze, I'm going to explain a little about news item text. So the first is, what is a news item text? So, new item text is a text which informs readers about events of the day. The events are considered newsworthy or important. So it means if there is an important event that should be known by many people, then this event deserves news. But the news text is called the news item text. However, if there are events that people do not deserve, then they are definitely worth to be news. And the purpose of news items is the first, to inform the readers about newsworthy or important events of the day. And the second is to present information the readers about newsworthy or important events of the day. Next is the general structures. So news item text have three general structures. The first is main events. And in this part, it recounts the event in summary form. So they explain about the whole event, but in simple words. And the second is elaboration or background event. In this part, they elaborate what happened, to whom, and in what circumstance. The third is resources of information. In this part, it contains comments by participants in, witness to, and authorities expert on the event. And the last is language features. The first, news item text using simple past tense because it explains about the event that already happened. Example, it's like they punched him twice. The second is using saying verbs. For example, she said and a sentence that in a citation sign. The third is using action verbs. For example, run, jump, and dance. The fourth is using adverbs. The first is adverbs of time. For example, like soon, today, yesterday, and using adverbs of place, like here, a place name, and the last is using adverbs of manner. For the example is like happily. So now I'm gonna report about the result of analyzing a news item text. So the title is Hundreds of Thousands Affected by Flood, Landslides, Heaviest Rain in 60 Years Hit Southern China. So the first, we're gonna analyze about the structures. So based on what I was explained before, news item texts have three generic structures. The first is main event. So in this news item text, the main event is this. Almost 500,000 people have been affected by floods and landslides in the Chinese province of Guangdong, according to authorities, and after parts of southern China were hit by the heaviest downpours in 60 years over the weekend. Flooding caused by the torrential rain has forced 177 and 600 people to relocate, destroyed more than 1,729 houses, and damaged like about 27.13 hectares of crop and caused losses of more than $250 million. Guangdong Department of Emergency Management said Tuesday. And this part, they explain about the whole event, the whole story, but in simple words. I mean, in a short words, sentences. And the second is background. On this news item text, the background is Guangdong is one of the at least 7 provinces where the record rainfall has caused severe landslides and flooded roads, according to state media. In southern Guizhou province, swollen rivers spill over roads, sweeping away cars and homes. Videos on social media showed. The downpours come amid warnings by experts that extreme weather is becoming more frequent. And next, precipitation in Guangxi, Guangdong, and Fujian reached its highest since 1961. Local weather bureaus said on Saturday, as those areas recorded an average rainfall of 621 millimeters, or about 24 inches, in the 46-day period from May the 1st and June 15th, according to state news agency Xinhua. That figure is equal to more than 90% of the countrywide average 672 millimeters for the whole of 2021, based on the data by the National Climate Center. Weather experts say conditions are ripe for further heavy rainstorm in the south end of the country and heat waves in the north. So in this part, they explain more about what the event that happened, to whom, and uh, what is the what's the result of that event. And the last structure is sources. Cold and warm air has converged over southern China, and the two sides have entered a deadlock and a tug of war. Wang Weiyu, an analyst of weather.com.cn, an arm of the China Meteorological Administration, told Reuters. Heavy rain in forecast to persist until Tuesday in the southern provinces of Guizhou, Jiangxi, Anhui, Zhejiang, and Guangxi, and then move northward. Next, we're going to talk about the language features. So based on what I explained before, news item tags have four language features. The first one is using simple past tense. As we can see here, the red colored sentences are the simple past tense on this text. It's like almost 500,000 people have been affected by floods. And here, flooding caused by the torrential rain has forced 177,600 people to recollect. And also this one caused losses of more than, the cause is the simple past tense, and the record rainfall has caused several landslides. Also, this one spilled over roads, and videos on social media showed. Simple past tense is also here. Guangdong and Fujian reached its highest, and also those areas recorded an average rainfall. The second language features is using saying verbs. So here it is. It's shown by signal words said on Saturday. And also this one, because it has it in a citation. So are the saying verbs. And the third language features is using action verbs. And this text, you can see here, hit, and also relocate, sweeping away, um, say, and move. Those are the action verbs of the text. And the last language features is using adverbs. The first is adverbs of time. It's right here. 60 years, weekend, Tuesday, and also Saturday, May the 1st and June 15, and also here, the Tuesday. The second is using adverbs of place. Here is word where the record rainfall in Guangxi, Guangdong, and Fujian. And there is this. And the last is using adverbs of manner. It's like here, heavy. So there are my reports about analyzing news item text based on their genre structure and language features. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of mistaken. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.